Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, okay, good evening, everyone, once again. Let's start today's class. So, before starting, today I will be asking for the homework first. I already have given you homework, so I'll be calling your names one by one, and you will be ready with your homework first. And then we will be starting our today's session and lesson both. Okay, so Jyotirmay, you have joined very earlier the class. Just kindly,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, just kindly tell me, have you done your homework?
Yes.
If yes, then just kindly tell me. What was the homework, first of all? Who is going to tell me that?
The passage reading.
Yes. Reading of the passage and 10 difficult words. I have already asked you to remember and identify from the following passage. Okay, fine. Let me share my screen once again so that I'll be starting with a reading of the next two paragraphs where we left along with all the words for today's session. Okay, just a second. If you are having the passage with you, just kindly open it up. And if you are not having the passage with you, you can see it from the screen itself. Just a second. Let me open the passage for you all. Okay. Is my screen properly visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, from the first two passages, first two paragraph, we met with like so many different words, as in bizarre, then explained, inexplicable, phenomenon, forgotten, maybe, seaport, deranged, trader, Europe, America, continents, and so or so, enormous thing. So now, it's your time to tell me words that you found very, very hard or very much, I mean, not very common to you. So you'll be just type the words in the chat box. Okay, start typing. Kindly don't share any extra emoji or anything extra in the chat box, but just start typing all the 10 words that you have found difficult for you, all of you, in these two following passages. Okay, just start typing.
From the whole passage.
No, no, from these two first paragraphs.
Fast to fast.
In the
Okay.
year 1866 to bigger than, faster than any well. Okay, from these two passages, you will be typing the words you have found very difficult or not so common. Type it down properly in the chat box. All of you, okay? Not only one person, but all of you has to be there. And you have to type all the 10 words. Let me see if the answer varied or people are having quite similar sort of answer. And after that, the task is to read the next two passages like the way we have read it in our earlier class. And then I will be introducing some vocabs to you, very formal and informal words that we should be using in our professional field as well as in our personal field. Okay, so that will be our next exercise after the reading. So just kindly be quick. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Type down 10 different words that seems a little difficult to you, and then we will be deciding what to do with the words as well. Okay. So this is the passage. Today we will be reading the next two parts, two phases, from the relevant data to if it existed at all. Okay, let me see if there is, okay, inexplicable. So, okay, you are having only three words:
Yes, ma'am.
phosphorescent, deranged, spindle. Ankita is having two different words: inexplicable and phosphorescent. Phenomenon, deranged, enormous. Okay. So, task is to find out the word meaning of these words of your own. The first task. You know, if you are getting the task to find it out, the answer of your own, that means you are actually thinking about that particular topic. You are researching about the topic a little bit, and that is very, very important for any sort of learning. Okay. I'm not
Ma'am,
here to
with the
tell
help
you
of
the grammar rules. Yes. Yes, Pradeep, anything you are saying?
ma'am, with the help of Google or by myself.
Yeah, you can do it. Google is a very, okay.
I'm telling that
Google is a
we
very
have to. Yes, yes.
very handy like tool for us nowadays. Otherwise, you can use some dictionary as well. There are many more other apps too from where you can get the word meaning. From Google itself, you just can get the meaning. You can do it. Our main motto is to learn and know the meaning of these particular words and sentences. So I am having not 10 words, two, three words you are having difficulties with. Rest are fine, I guess. Rest words are quite fine with you all.
Yes, yes.
So, two and three words are very much not very known and common to you. Rest is quite fine. Okay, not a problem at all. Okay, so this is your classwork task, of course, that you have to tell me before 5 minutes, just before 2 or 3 minutes before the class will end. But what you need to do is just find out the meaning and just write it down in your copy where you keep the notes if you are keeping it at all. So just write down the words that are being very, very difficult to you, or you think you need to get the meaning of these particular words. Okay, fine. Okay, Ishika, I'm sharing my screen again. Kindly start writing the two following paragraph for today. Okay, Ishika, kindly unmute yourself and start.
Ma'am, I am
You're outside.
outside, ma'am.
Okay, Ishika, fine. Then just
Okay, ma'am.
listen to it. Let me share my screen. Just listen to others. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
fine. Jyotirmay, your turn. Just kindly unmute yourself and start reading these two
Yes, ma'am.
paragraphs from the relevant data.
Evaluative. The year
No, no.
1866.
No need of reading the first two paragraphs. Just read from the relevant data. Third, paragraph number 3.
The relevant that
Mhm.
data want these
Relevant it is. Okay. Relevant data.
relevant data want these appro, appropriate as
Mm-mm.
is
Slow, slow, go slow. Divide it, break it into little syllable. Break it into syllables. Okay. Break it into syllables. What is it written? A double P A R I T I O N.
AIYCSM.
Now break it and try to spell it, pronounce it. This is a difficult
APPAR.
word for you as well. Underline, you just cannot underline the word, sorry. Just write it down in your copy because you yourself need to find out the meaning and you have to tell me what does it mean. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue reading. I'll tell you afterwards where to look up and where not to. Okay. Just read out.
Has recorded in various logbooks agreed pretty closely as to the structure of the object or creature in question is unprecedented speed of movement, its sterling locomotive power, and the unequal variability with which it seems to be gifted. If it was a great
Was
was a setter CETACEAN.
and what does it mean? Acha, okay, leave it. Leave this paragraph. Read out the first paragraph. When you are not like so much, you are having like so much difficulty uh to decoding a simple paragraph or a little harder paragraph for yourself, just kindly, this is one trick you can remember. Just kindly read out 2 3 lines that is very much familiar to you, okay, so that your brain will quickly capture the process and then it will help you decoding the next hard paragraph as well. Maybe you have to read it twice, thrice, 4 or 5 or maximum of a 10 times, but still reading of the familiar paragraph will keep your brain active so that it will be helping you out to decode another tough paragraph, okay. Read out the first one, dear. First paragraph. The year 1866. Jyotirmay. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, just read out the first paragraph.
The year 1866 was marked by a bizarre development and unexplained and downright inexplicable pheno-
Uh-uh.
phenomenon that
Phenomenon.
phenomenon that
Mm.
surely no one has forgotten
Mm.
without getting into those rumors that upset
Civilian.
civilians in the seaports and de- trended the public mind even for Ireland in
Inland.
England. It must be said that professional seamen are explicably element,
Mm-mm. Specially or especially.
especially
Don't run
element
fast, okay? Alarmed, that is, alarmed.
alarm
Especially alarmed.
theaters, seaports, captain of vessels, sea
Skippers.
skippers, and masterminds from
Master
Europe
mariners.
master mariners from Europe and America, naval officers of every country, and at their heels the various national governments on those two continents were all extremely disturbed by business.
By the business. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. You can mute yourself. Okay, Prateep, just read out the last two paragraph. Unmute yourself.
Okay, ma'am. Mm, the relevant data on this apparition, as recorded in various logbooks, agreed pretty closely as to the structure of the object or creature in question, its unprecedented speed of movement and startling locomotive power, and the unique vitality with which it seemed to be gifted. If it was a cetacean, it exceeded in bulk any whale previously classified by science. No naturalist, neither caviar nor lassipede, neither Professor uh, Dameril nor Professor D. Quatrefages would have accepted the existence of such a monster sight unseen, especially unseen by their own scientific eyes, striking an
Specifically.
average, specifically, yes, uh, striking an average of observations taken at different times, rejecting those timid estimates that give the object a length of 200 feet and ignoring those exaggerated views that saw it as a mile wide and 3 long. You could still assert that this phenomenal creature greatly exceeded the dimensions of anything then known to ichthyologists, if it existed at all.
Okay. Its dimensions. Rest though, you read it quite well. Okay. Two and
Maybe
three points I need
ichthyologist
to
or theologist?
ethologist.
Ichthyologist.
Ethologist. Thai THY we call it, but when we pronounce it together, it's ethologist. And there is no well, okay. Don't use any extra word before W. It's well. V.
Well,
The sound of W is V. Okay, V. It has to be well. Rest is fine. Thank
okay.
you. Arpita, unmute yourself. Kindly read it, dear. These two paragraphs. Reading will help you a lot. Okay. The more and more you will read, the more and more you can comprehend, and also you can speak much better than before. Trust me. So, start reading this paragraph first, and then let us learn some formal and informal vocabs that will help us in our speaking skill, enhancing our speaking skill. Okay. Arpita, just unmute yourself and read these two paragraphs. Are you there?
Ma'am, it's Ankita, I think. What?
Oh,
There
Ankita.
is no.
Sorry.
Orpita, Arki.
Ankita, Ankita. Okay, Disha is there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Wait.
Yes, I am sharing my screen. Just read out.
Okay, ma'am. The relevant data on this apparition, as recorded in various logbooks, agreed pretty closely as to the structure of the object or creature in question, its unprecedented speed of movement, its startling locomotive power, and the unique vitality with which it seemed to be gifted. If it was a cetacean, it exceeded in bulk any whale previously classified by science. No naturalist, neither Cuvier or Lacépède, neither Professor Dumeril nor Professor de Quatrefages would have accepted the existence of such a monster sight unseen, specifically unseen by their own scientific eyes, striking an average of observations taken at different times, rejecting those timid estimates that gave the object a length of 200 feet and ignoring those exaggerated views that saw it as a mile wide and 3 long. You could still assert that this phenomenal creature greatly exceeded the dimensions of anything then known to ichthyologists, if it existed at all.
Okay. Much more proficiency is there, is shown. And now what you need to do, all of you need to underline or write down words like apparition, words like structure is unprecedented, then observation is quite common with you, exaggerated,
Cetacean,
huh,
ichthyology,
right,
exaggerated.
ichthyologist, right. So just write down the words, mark it down. You have to get the meaning of it. I'll be asking it after, just before 5 minutes before the class. Okay.
Okay,
Acha,
ma'am.
next, Bishwajit, unmute yourself. Read these two
Ma'am, I
paragraphs.
have a question.
Sure.
Ma'am, is this passage from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Yes. It's nice that you have done your homework. Yes.
Actually, ma'am, I read the story.
জুল
Hmm.
ভর্ণই
Yeah.
Right. Actually, this is from there only. But words are there, uh, are a little bit harder for you to pronounce at the very first go. That is why I have shared this one. There are
Okay,
multiple
ma'am.
other comprehensions or reading comprehensions too, but I think that we can just read it out. This is two, three words are hard, but not all of the whole paragraph. So this is quite
Yeah, ma'am.
easy for us to read and also comprehend because I'll be asking the meaning as well. Okay, there's no chance of skipping anything. I'll be asking the meaning as well. If you are ever preparing yourself for IELTS or some TOEFL or GRE exam, so you have not only you have to read the paragraph, there is a particular section when your LSRW skills I have mentioned earlier about listening, speaking, reading, and writing skill will be measured and comprehend quite well. So where you'll have to read the whole paragraph along with you need to explain and understand and also comprehend what you have understood from this particular piece of text. So I'll be asking you the meaning as well. But before that, I want all of you who are present in the class to read it out for their own good for improving their speaking skill. Okay, that is what I'm asking every single one to read out. Maybe it's a bit time taking, but it's very helpful as well. Vishwajit, unmute yourself. Read these two paragraphs. Are you there? Or am I taking the wrong names? No, he's not there. Okay, Sudeep, you can start. Then Disha, I'm telling you the names. You will be going afterwards. First, Sudeep will read. After that, Ishika will read. After that, Disha will be reading. And I think we are done with the reading portion. Yes,
Good, ma'am.
start. Good afternoon. Rather good evening. It's 4:24. Good evening and start.
The
The
relevant data
relevant data.
on this
Hmm.
the relevant data on this operation as recorded in various long books agreed pretty closely as to the structure of the object or creature in question. Its unprecedented speed of movement, its startling locomotive power, and the unique vitality with which it seemed to be gifted. If it was a cetacean, it exceeded in bulk way any whale previously classified by science. No naturalist, neither Cuvier or Lespade, neither Professor Dumeril nor Professor de Quatrefages would have accepted the existence of such a monster sight unseen. specifically unseen by their own scientific eyes, striking an average of observation taken at different times, rejecting those timid estimates that have the object a length of 200 feet, and ignoring those exaggerated views that saw it as a mile wide and 3 long. You could still assert that this phenomenal creature greatly exceeded the dimensions of anything then known to ethologists if it existed at all.
Existed at all. Only
Okay,
one mistake is there. Existed at all. And long books, no, it's log books. Log
okay,
books. Rest is
okay.
completely fine. Very, very, very good. Well done. Next, kindly unmute yourself and read these two paragraphs. Who is next? Ishika, I guess. Ishika, kindly unmute yourself and read these two paragraphs.
I am
Okay, you
outside.
are outside. Okay, fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, so mute yourself. We are done with reading this paragraph or runaway reef. In the very first portion, first paragraph, there is vivid description of some of inexplicable phenomenon, and you will be telling me what it is and how it has been described. In the second paragraph, there is a continuation of the first one. Third one is all about some extraordinary sea creature. And the last one is telling about whether it existed at all or not. Fine. So who is going to tell me the meaning of what you just have read, a runaway reef? What does it actually mean to you? Who is going to tell me that? Ankita, can I, as you have read the whole story earlier, so just can you please
Ma'am, in
explain?
this,
Yes, sure.
ma'am,
In this?
in this passage, mainly that in this passage,
Mhm.
only describes only. Ma'am, wait a minute.
Sure, sure. We are all waiting. Don't worry. Take your time and try to explain what you just have understood. I will be telling you later on. Don't worry. But it just, I needed to see what you have understood from your imagination and reading power. Whether you all have able to comprehend it properly or not. This is all my query about.
When everyone saw the extraordinary creature,
Mhm.
they wanted to explore that creature.
Okay. You are talking about the last two paragraphs, right?
And yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then
Actually,
what do you
they
mean by
were
the word
amazed. They were
exaggerated?
surprised.
Okay.
Mm, ma'am,
You don't know. Okay. It's kind of
don't.
a marine animal. Okay. Marine
Yes,
animal.
ma'am.
You can compare it with a whale, with a dolphin. Okay. This sort of a marine mammal, marine animal. Acha, then continue, please. Your explanation part.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, yes, continue with the explanation part. I mean, there would be a little more, right?
Actually, ma'am, I
Okay.
I cannot I
You
cannot
cannot
explain.
explain.
My
Fine,
mind
fine.
goes blind.
Your mind is glowing. Why
Blank,
do you think
blank.
your mind goes blank? Out, what you are running out of words, or you are not able to, I mean, understand the whole paragraph. What is the problem do you think you are
Ma'am,
having?
I understood, but I cannot
Running
explain
out of
it.
words. Right. You're running out of words. How to explain it
Yes,
to
ma'am.
the other person. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
ma'am.
So this is what your one of the problem we can have, whether when we will be speaking to someone else, lack of
Yes.
vocab. So just kindly work
Yes,
on
ma'am.
it. You can add it to your assessment skill as well. I already have asked you all to maintain one assessment checklist for yourself. So just add it this point to your assessment checklist that you need to improve your vocab. So whenever
Yes,
something
ma'am.
explanatory will come in front of you, so that you can able to
Hmm.
explain it well, and only vocabs will help you in that. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
Pratik. Can you explain what you have understood from this particular piece, a runaway reef?
I think mariners, then traders, and many people are there. They have seen an enormously big creature in the sea, which is not a whale or something, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, and they are watching it for the first time.
Okay.
So scientists are also surprised by seeing that type of creature in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the which is more than 200 feet long.
Okay.
So they are totally surprised by seeing it.
Surprised, and also they are very much confused whether it is
Yes,
existed at all or not. Okay, fine. So this is the key theme of this particular paragraph, that we are
yes,
here to learn about some enormous big sea creature and its shape, its size, its resemblance with the other marine animals, and also few of the ethologists, they are in doubt whether these sort of animal existed at all or not. Thank you. Sudeep, your explanation. Any one or two or three points you want to add on to this explanation? If there is anything, just kindly tell me.
No, actually, they said.
They shared. So you don't need to want to share anything.
Actually,
Just
I think also they are confused and also
Mhm.
surprised
Right?
because
Because this sort of animal is not seen before ever.
yes, ma'am.
So this is for
Yes,
the very
ma'am.
first time they're witnessing this sort of sea marine animal that is completely unknown to the mariners, to the
Yes,
scientists who are
yes,
working with the
mm,
or the oceanologist we can find. So this is what the meaning of it. Fine. I will be preparing a worksheet of this particular text, a runaway reef, a very common, very normal worksheet, but maybe related to your vocabs, maybe related to your comprehension skill. And you'll be getting this worksheet as you maybe in the Google chat box I'll be sharing. But get ready for a worksheet to solve, because in a class we can solve it, but it will be a little time taking. So better we can put it as our homework. Fine. So now let's get back to all of you. Yes. So I am like quite sure that you all are accustomed and also understand what is the paragraph all about, right? And also you already have noted few important meanings that you have mentioned in the chat box. So what you will be doing, write write five, maximum five more difficult words or very much unfamiliar words for you from these two next paragraphs, and type it in the chat box as well. In between, I need to share some more things to you. And after this, as we already have completed our reading portion today, there is something we need to learn, and that is first homophones. Okay, homophones. And then we will be learning something else. and that will be related to our formal and informal introduction of ourselves as well as to others as well, with few important, very important vocabs for our day-to-day life that we can use to improve our speaking power. Fine, but before that, just go through this homophonic words. Kindly check out the spelling. The first is THYME, then next TIME. Both sounds like time. Okay, time. Maybe the spelling is different, but it pronounces as time. Next, SIGHT, SITE. Both the words are having complete different meaning, but the sound is similar. That is sight. Okay, sight. AISLE, that is aisle. Okay, aisle. A is silent here, like tsunami, the spelling of tsunami. It's aisle. FOUR, it's four. Not for, not four, it's four. Okay, R is silent. R controlled vowels are there. I'll be introducing to all of you to the R controlled vowels as well, but that is four. EIGHTATE, it's eight. Not eight, not eight, it's eight. SAUCE, source. We call it sauce, but it just sauce. Okay, not R is also silent here. Source. Source is a very wrong pronunciation. Okay, it's source. CEREAL, cereal. Cereal. Okay. MEATMEET, that is meat. MAIZE, maize. Maize. Listen to me very carefully. Maize it is. SONSUN, it's sun. For both the words, it's sun, not son, not anything else. It's sun. HAIR, hair, that is. Hair. Okay? Hair, that is. STEAL, steel, that is steel. CENT, scent. For both of the cases, it's scent. HEAL, heel, that is heel. ACCEDE, exceed. In both of the cases, okay, it's exceed. ADDITION, EDITION, addition, it is addition. Not addition, no, not addition, it's addition. SWEET, sweet. Okay, sweet. ALL, all, RADY, all ready and already. Both will be pronouncing in the same manner. Now it's your turn. I already have pronounced the first left side. You will be pronouncing the right side too, but just go through the left side once again and try to pronounce the right side. Okay?
Ma'am, can you repeat the third one?
Third one, aisle. AISLE, that is aisle. As in island, the spelling is ISLAND, but we don't call it island, we call it island, the same as isle. As in air, HEIR, air, we don't call it hair, we call it air only. Okay, that means a um, male air. I'm just forgetting the exact word for it. Someone who inherits the property. Okay, someone male. That is the heir. Okay, Ankita, let's start with you only. Read out the homophones. And all of you can take a screenshot of this particular page as well so that you can practice or also practice in front of the mirror so that your proper pronunciation skill will improve. Fine. Ankita, start.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
THYME or TIME? What should I read?
Both the cases, the homophone is time.
Time.
Yes, time.
The
It's
second one
time.
is sight.
Right.
The third one is aisle.
Right.
4,
Four.
8.
Good.
Then source and source.
No, no source. Both are having same sound. Source. Okay, source.
Source.
There is no R. R is silent.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Source. Cereal.
Right.
Then meat.
Hmm.
Maize.
Right.
Sun.
Hmm.
Air.
Hmm.
Steel.
Continue.
Saint.
Mm-hmm.
Heel.
Okay.
Exit.
Hmm.
Edition.
Right.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Already.
Perfect. Okay, Sudeep, your turn. You can read the
Ma'am,
whole worksheet as well. The whole.
okay. Time,
Hmm.
side,
Okay.
aisle,
Good.
4,
Hmm.
8, source, cereal,
Hmm.
meat, maize, sun, hair, steel, scent, heel, exceed, addition, sweet, already.
It's not addition, it's addition. A.
Okay,
Addition. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay.
Next, acts. It's
Ma'am,
not acts. Yes. Try to spell it.
okay. Axe, none,
Yes.
marry,
Very
ex-
good.
axis,
Axis.
no,
Axis.
axis.
Hmm.
Ma'am, AXES or AXIS? What's the,
AXIS. Axis.
okay, okay, okay.
The
No,
spelling is E, but you will be pronouncing it the sound of I here. Axis.
okay, ma'am, okay, ma'am. No,
Hmm.
dear, beer,
Yes.
wait,
Yes. Hmm.
beat, leak, where, bill, sell, some, berry,
Bury.
night. Okay,
Bury.
ma'am. Very.
Hmm.
Night,
Hmm.
very,
Hmm.
I.
Perfect. Very nice. Thank you so much. Pradeep, please start reading this. Common homophones.
Yes, ma'am. Time,
Hmm.
height, aisle,
Right. Hmm.
4, 8, source,
Mm-hmm.
cereal, meat,
Right.
maize, sun, hair,
Sun. Hmm.
steel, yes, sun, hair, steel, scent, hill, exceed, addition,
Hmm.
shoot,
Hmm.
already,
Hmm.
app,
Hmm.
apps,
Act.
none, marry,
Mm-hmm.
axis,
Okay.
no, gear, beer, wait, beat, leak, where, bill, shell, some, bury, night, vary, I.
Perfect. Very nice. Jyotirmai, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Try
ma'am.
to spell them. Yes.
Time. Sit. I.
Sight.
Sight. I'll.
Hmm.
For. Eight.
Four. Four.
Four.
Not anything else. Yes.
Eight. Source. Real. Meet. Maza. Sun.
Maze. Maze it is.
Sun. Here. Still. Scent.
Scent.
Scent. Hill. Exit. Edition. Sweet. Already.
Mm-hmm.
X.
Acts.
Axe.
Hmm.
None. Marry. Axis. No.
Axis. Axis. The sound of
Access.
A is always A. Axis.
Access.
Hmm.
No. Dare.
Right.
Bear. Right. Hit.
Wait.
Wait. Beat. Leg. Hire.
Leak.
Lick. Hire. Bell. Sell. Some. Berry. Night. Very. I.
Perfect. Okay. Fine. So I guess, Disha, is it possible for you to read out the words?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I'm sharing my screen once again. Have you taken a screenshot of this particular homophonic page? If not, just kindly take a screenshot, and now it's your time to read it. Okay? Read out the words. Unmute yourself, Disha. Now read out. Read out. Your voice is not audible, dear.
Hello.
Yes. Now
Okay, ma'am.
it's yes.
Hmm. Time.
Hmm.
Sight. Aisles. 4. 8. Sauce. Cereal. Meat. Still.
Maze.
Saint. Maze. Sun. Here. Still.
Sun. No
Saint.
son. Sun.
Sun.
Hmm.
Sun.
Hmm.
Here. Still. Saint. Hill. Exit. Addition. Sweet. Already. Acts. None. Mary. Excess. No. Dear. Beer. Wait. Beat. Leak. Where. Bill. Sale. Some. Booty.
Bury.
I'm body.
Berry,
This
you
is
can
body.
say berry. Berry.
Very.
Berry.
Night. Very. I.
Okay, done. Okay. Thank you so much. Now it's time for us to learn about the very few personal and professional frontal words that we can use in our general conversation. Okay. So, we will be using, we'll be learning very common words that we use, very magical, few magical words that are sorry, thank you, excuse me. These are the magical words we use for our daily conversation sometimes. So, how we can replace this common words to some formal word that we will be learning today. Okay. How we will be changing this very common words, very informal words to some formal, official words so that our conversation look very much professional and it adds value and weight to our sentences. Okay. Just a sec. Let me share my screen once again. Just a sec. Okay, let me get the words for you and let me share my screen for a sec. I hope it's visible properly. Well, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are
Visible.
very few, very nominal words we already also use in our daily conversation. That is tell, need, help, give, get, check, ask, sorry. Okay. So these are the very, very common words. What you need to do, you have to tell me one single sentence consisting of these words, as in tell me your name. Okay. Now we will be learning how we can change these informal words to some formal words so that our conversation gets a weight. Okay. So instead of, you can tell your friend, tell me your name. But can you tell any official? Okay, any official. Tell me your name, sir. Please tell me your name. That is a correct sentence though. But if you say, kindly inform your name or kindly inform me with your name, that actually gives more weight to the conversation. Second, I need your help. Instead of, that is an informal conversation we are having with our friends, our comfort zones, our parents, maybe. Okay, where we are very comfortable, we can use these informal words in our conversation. But when it comes to the formal font, we have to use it in that manner. It's my request. I need your help. Okay, so I am requesting you to help me. That is a better sounding word. I am requesting you to help me. Or it's my humble request to help me. Next is help. I want your help or I need some help. This previous example we can use. I need your assistance. Okay, instead of using the word help, if we use the word assistance or assist me in some work, that would be very much formal. Give. Can you give me this file? Please give me this file. Instead of saying that, we can use provide me with the file. Kindly provide me with the file. So that is how vocabs help us extending or improvising our conversational quality, conversational power, the power of conversation of us. Vocabs and the vocabs is the only tool that can give you maximum support to improve your speaking skill. Now, get. I get a gift from my father. I have received a gift from my father. The same word we are saying, but with a different addition of vocab. And that is the cherry on the top. That is making the conversation more formal rather than informal. Check whether you are having, check with your homework or check whether you are done with your homework or not. So verify whether you are done with your work or not. Verify. Instead of check, we can use the word verify. Ask. Kindly ask him where he is going. So, inquire him. Inquire of, we can use also, we can use this preposition here as well. Okay. I am inquiring that where was or is he going. Instead of ask, the word inquire is much more suitable for a formal tone. Sorry. I'm really sorry. That is a very common word we always say after doing anything wrong. We say this word sorry, but instead of sorry, in case in formal conversation, we would be using the word apologize. Okay, apologize. I'm apologizing for my behavior, or asking for apology or apologize itself. I'm really sorry. We cannot write it or say it like I'm apologizing. I am apologize, but we will be using it in some different manner. It's adverbial form or some other forms. I'm apologizing for my behavior instead of saying sorry. Okay. So just kindly write it down. You can take screenshot as well, but it's better if you write it down. Get your copy, open it up, write the vocabulary words. I have given you very small and very few words today so that you can practice. So that you can practice. Just a sec. Am I audible? All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so have you taken the screenshot of this particular page, or I will be
Yes,
sharing
ma'am.
my screen once again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What? I will be sharing the screen, or you have taken the screenshot?
Ma'am, I have taken the screenshot.
Fine. Ankita, so this is my request to you. Can you tell me two use of these vocabs in your day-to-day conversation? Any two. Choose any two words. Maybe sorry, maybe anything. And tell me two different sentences related to these words. How you will be differentiate or how you'll be using these formal and informal words in your
Okay,
daily
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
conversation.
Wait. Okay, ma'am. Mm.
Any two will
Inform.
do. Okay.
Inform.
Mm-hmm.
Please inform. Please inform me your name.
No, please be
O-
informed with my name.
Okay.
Or, okay, please
Please
give the
be informed.
information of your name, about your name. Inform,
Okay.
okay? And one more.
Please be informed about your name.
Hmm. Or give the information about your name. It's not like that we
Okay.
will be using inform as inform all the time, but we will be using it in some different forms of verbs. I'll be sharing two more worksheet in maybe to the group or to you in the classroom, how you will be changing the words to its noun form, to its verb form, to its different parts of speech forms. Okay, because to improve your speech you need to know about the little parts of it as well. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Any other word you want to you want to share with us? Any other? Then I'll ask Ishika. No, I can't ask her, she's out. Then I will be asking Shrudeep, Pradeep and Jyotirmoy and Disha. Okay, let's go to Sudeep. Just kindly tell me two different words you want to take from the formal and informal group and you have to make sentence with. Sudeep, your turn.
Uh, I received my OTP number.
Okay. I have received.
Okay, I
I
have
have
received.
received my OTP from Amazon, for Myntra, Flipkart, from where you love to shop. Okay. And one more. One more. Two. You have to at least get
Yes, ma'am.
tell me two words at least.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please give me 1 minute.
Hmm, sure.
I have requested her to go uh, cake shop.
To go to the cake shop. I've requested her to go to the cake shop. Okay, fine. Thank you. Pradeep, two
Yes, ma'am.
words. Hmm.
Yes. Provided first, uh,
Okay.
God provided us plenty of resources,
Mm-hmm.
and second one is assist.
Provided us with. God
Provided us with.
provided us
Okay.
with plenty of resources. Okay, then next.
Okay. Next question. And next is assist. Please assist him
Again
to get his
is.
job done.
Again, it has
Sorry,
to be
sorry, sorry.
is.
Please assist him to get his job done.
Okay. So please assist him to get his job done. Fine.
Done.
Kindly check your words. Okay. If you
Okay.
don't change how you speak, it will remain the same. Okay. Just check yourself a little bit. Actually, you guys are improving a lot, but still you need to check yourself. Daily conversation, that is the most important thing, how you can speak fluently, confidently, and it has to come up with your daily conversation. Jyotirmai, okay, our class timing is almost at its end. Jyotirmai,
Yes,
please, two
ma'am.
words.
I have read, check the app.
Sneha is there. Sneha, welcome. Jyotirmai, just tell me your words, then I'll be going to Sneha. Sneha, Jyotirmai, your voice is not audible, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sneha. Just tell me any two words you need to take out from this group, formal or informal, and then you have to tell me. Ankita is already said, Disha said, Ishika is not able to say. I'll ask her to the next class. Okay, Jatinmai, just practice. Okay, practice.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
homework now for today is you have to find out words from the whole paragraph. A runaway reef. Okay, words, difficult words, and you have to tell me the just tell me the meaning. In the next class, that is the work from the paragraph. And words you already have practiced in a classroom, the formal and informal vocabs. You have to make single sentence with each of the words. I mean, you have to make the word sentence with sorry and again apologize. Okay, that is your homework. Don't forget to do your homework. Sneha left the class. Okay, fine. Okay, she's there. Yes, Neha, unmute yourself, dear, and just tell me two words. Two different words. Take two different words and tell me two different sentences. One is formal, one is informal from this list. Am I not audible to you properly? Acha, okay, maybe you'll be telling us to the next class. Fine, okay, that is for today. We already have discussed about our reading comprehension skill and also how to use vocabs in a formal skill and also in informal skill. That is a little recap of the class, and I will all see you on Sunday 6 p.m. with some phonic sounds. Maybe you will be doing some arm blending. That is quite funny, but still try to do try to learn how arm blending works, and actually that will be very very helpful for you all to speak. And don't forget that mirror speaking exercise. Whatever you are reading, saying, listening throughout the day, you can tell yourself or visualize yourself memorizing all the words that you have learned from a single day by standing in front of the mirror for 5 to 10 minutes and try to speak it up so that your confidence level will boost and you can properly speak. It will take some time, of course. It's not a like I can make a cake and spoon feed you all. It's impossible. But you just need to give yourself some time and practice. That will do. Okay. I hope we are done for today. Thank you so much,
Ma'am,
everyone.
hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Hello. Ma'am, what will be the homework for the next class?
Homework for the next class is you have to find out all the difficult words from the from the paragraph. First two lines are done because we are having less time in today's class. That is why I will be asking it to the next class. And from the whole paragraph, you have to find out the difficult words and its meaning. And secondly, the words I have shared as formal and informal vocabs, you have to make sentences with all the words. With all the words. Formal
Okay.
and informal both. Using all the words, you have to make sentences so that you can understand how we can use these two different words formally, also informally. Okay, that is the purpose of this homework. It's clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. Thank you so much, everyone. That is for today. I'll see you on Sunday, 6 p.m. Take care. Bye bye, all of you.
Bye, ma'am.
You can leave the class.